viewers, Rectangular back, this time with another haul video. Here you can see the 4 of the figures from the latest Marvel Legends X-Men wave. On the far left we have Kitty Pryde, next to her is Deadpool, then next to Deadpool is Rogue, and on the far right we have Wolverine. So initially I was just going to try to get Deadpool and Wolverine, but the more I thought about it, I just couldn't pass on Rogue. She's just such a great figure, and the fact that she has had her first major run-in was with Miss Marvel, who I'm a huge fan of, so I definitely needed her for my collection. She's just a great character, one of the few X-Men that I really like. And then Kitty Pryde, as most of you know, I'm a huge fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, and as much as I didn't like what they did with Kitty Pryde in the Guardians book, she is pretty much essential to my collection if I want to include her in any of the modern Guardians setups, so I just had to get her. So it was a little difficult to get these 4 figures. They had been showing up in my area at Target, but every time I would try to go and get them, they would always give me excuse of either A, we don't have them, B, we're getting ready to reset the toy aisle and we don't know exactly where they are in the warehouse, or C, we can't put them out until July 31st. So, you know, I went to 2 different Targets. One of the Target that I am the closest to in the town where I work, I went there on 4 different occasions, and on the 5th occasion I was finally able to get my hands on them. So it was a lot of persistence and just a lot of getting shut down before I actually got them. So I was hoping to pick up some more. I had them pre-ordered from a online reseller and went ahead and canceled my pre-order. I do have some more coming from Toys R Us, and I have another Rogue coming from Amazon. She was actually supposed to show up today. Actually, no, she's supposed to show up tomorrow. She's supposed to ship today, but I don't have a tracking number, which is happening to a lot of people. So I don't know what Amazon is doing there, trying to get people's expectations up. But yeah, I've had these for about a week and a half now. I haven't cracked them, actually, for about a week, and haven't cracked them out of the package yet. So far, the paint apps look really good. The only thing major I notice is Wolverine is missing some yellow on his torso. You probably can't see it because he's still in the package, but right about the middle of the ab crunch there on his right side, he's missing a little bit of yellow paint. Otherwise, Rogue and Kitty look fantastic. Deadpool, I noticed that some of the buckles, just the silver is a little bit sloppy in areas, but probably nothing that I can't fix. Yeah, I'm extremely happy. Typically what I'll do is I pre-order figures and then try to pick them up at retail, and then I'll return whichever ones have the worst paint apps. So I may end up doing that with Rogue, since I have 3 of those. I will have 3 of those once my pre-orders arrive, and yeah, otherwise I like to have backups. So yeah, I know that Target has been, for some reason, they've been putting up DPCI for each individual figure in the wave, which is really odd. They've never done that before. But when you try to search for those on their website, it doesn't actually work. So don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully that means that they'll have the ability to order full cases of 8 of each figure, and I know that is possible for some sellers or resellers depending on which distributor they go through for previous waves, like the Captain America. I think the previous two, the Onslaught wave, I know for sure some sellers can order a full case. So, and I know that you can get a full case of the Shield Agent. So, hold on tight, and I know a lot of people are also scoring these at Walgreens, and I still need to find out what the wick is for Walgreens, and so far my Walgreens has got Namor, but I haven't seen these show up, so I might have to go toy hunting this weekend. And with that, let's move on to the next set of items. And finally this week we have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for 2016. I think they're calling this the Raft set, which is the, what do you want to call it, not quite Masters of Evil, but we do have all villains except for the Spider-Man, which I have already sold. So, you know, I would have liked to have filmed this earlier before I sold the Spider-Man, but I wanted to get rid of him as soon as possible, because you know, I think a lot of people, once they figure out that you couldn't swap out the hands with the Pizza Spidey, that the demand for that figure probably is not going to be as great. I did manage to sell him in 5 minutes after putting him up on Facebook, so he is still pretty popular. I have the Fearsome Foes Spider-Man, so I had no need for that one. But overall, these are pretty decent figures. I wouldn't say it's my favorite exclusive set, but I love villains, so I'm pretty damn happy. I'm just ecstatic that we finally got an Enchantress. Rumors are that we were going to see Enchantress in an upcoming wave, possibly this year, so stay tuned for my next news video once I get confirmation on that. But overall, pretty damn happy with these. The paint apps are good, not great. The Enchantress was the one I was most concerned about. The guy who picked up the set for me supposedly looked through several different sets, and he actually kit bashed this figure with this body and a head from a different figure, but she still is missing a little green paint there in the bicep of her right arm, and it's a little bit blotchy here on her upper thigh, and the rings, I really haven't seen any that have got that perfect. They all seem to kind of like stumble into the knee area, so good, not great. The rest of the figures I haven't really been that particular about. They look really good. The Dread Knight, the thing I was most concerned about is the skull on his chest, which looks like the same logo that came with the Grim Reaper, and this looks like it's painted nice and clean, so I'm really happy about that. The eyes look like they're painted well. The shading there on the mask looks like it was done pretty well, so overall I'm pretty happy with him. The sword is kind of blotchy. I think they tried to go with like a shading look, and it just kind of looks a little bit sloppy, so hopefully I can fix that. The Abomination, he's missing some paint on his right toenail there, so hopefully I can match that. But yeah, the only other major complaint, this plastic for the head is really soft rubber, so this ear is always curled a lot more than this one over here, so hopefully with some heat I can manage to get them both looking symmetrical. But yeah, overall pretty damn happy. Hasbro Toy Shop is supposed to be putting these up I think either the end of this week or beginning of next week. So I think it's the beginning of next week. So if you didn't have anybody at San Diego Comic-Con pick this up for you, you should be able to snag these. From what I understand, it did not sell out any of the days of the convention, so there should be quite a few available. They'll probably sell out in waves. They usually put up like a couple hundred at a time, so don't despair. Just keep checking back. If they sell out within the first hour, just keep checking out throughout the day and then the following day, and they'll probably be putting them out, a little bit at a time. So anyway, with that, hopefully you guys like the video, you share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.